An arrest in Berkeley County is raising questions about free speech. On July 25th, deputies arrested Abraham Kimmerlin after authorities say he caused a public disturbance and is now facing a charge of public disorderly conduct. According to the incident report, Kimmerlin also resisted arrest, and today he addressed the public. Live 5's Kavya Ramesh joins us now in the studio. Now, Kavya, you were there. What was his message today?
Yeah, Caroline, Kimmerlin says he's defending his First Amendment rights. He and his supporters gathered outside the Berkeley County Detention Center today for what they say is a call for accountability. Now take a look at this video from the incident. It shows Kimmerlin cursing at officers in an unknown separate incident. Kimmerlin is asking the Berkeley County Sheriff's Office to conduct an impartial and transparent investigation into Officer Bradley Brown's conduct in the arrest. He is calling for all body camera footage, dash cam video, dispatch recordings, and reports related to the incident to be preserved and legally reviewed. Kimmerlin says while he does not defend the language he used, he argues he has a constitutional right to use profanities.
The First Amendment does not exist to protect polite speech. It exists to protect the speech that government officials may dislike. It exists to protect individuals like you and me for these exact purposes. As I recall, I was never told to leave, never ordered to stop recording, never advised that I was interfering with an ongoing investigation. Instead, after one exchange with Officer Bradley Brown, everything changed. He looked at me, quickly approached me, and said, "You are going to jail."
Now, Kimmerlin's court date is scheduled for September 23rd at 2 p.m. Reporting in the studio, I'm Kavya Ramesh, Live 5 News.